friends, hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania. And before I start this video, please do not forget to hit the bell icon for regular updates from the world of football and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And talking about how things have evolved in the Hero ISL this season, we are seeing performances after performances which are noteworthy, which are eye-catching, and definitely there are stars for the future. And if I talk about one team that has done exceptionally well in terms of football development in this country, it has to be Tata Academy, and they are on the verge of creating yet another milestone when Jamshedpur FC take on the other teams in the playoffs. They are very close to the playoffs now, having defeated Northeast United by 3 goals to 2 in yet another thriller in the Hero Indian Super League. And to be honest, Owen Coyle is a very experienced manager who just knows how to field the best 11 and get the best out of them. This is also about tactics, but more importantly, it is about the mentality of these players who want to go to the next level and give the results that the coach expects. And obviously, football is a game that is determined by the results. And if you don't get the results, you are somewhere lacking that kind of cohesion, lacking that kind of killer instinct to win football matches. Well, for this match, Khalid Jamil had nothing to lose. Northeast United were playing in a free will manner, which was expected out of them, having a very lackluster set of results. And it was a very, very bright start for Northeast United. They were coming very close in the first half. They were trying to create those kind of opportunities which we would not really expect. They were playing counter-attacking football. Even though Marcelino was on the bench for Northeast United, there was a different impact which the players were producing. Well, Sahanek was looking quite off pace in the first half, and to talk about Jamshedpur FC, they were having a very, very critical injury in the first half when Peter Hartley went off injured, and it is something which we have to look for in the future. What would be the possible solution for this defensive replacement? He is the heart of the team. He is the captain who leads from the front, and missing him is a very, very huge loss for Jamshedpur FC. However, Narendra Gehlot filled in the void, and he, along with Eli Sabia, was a very good partnership to watch. In terms of the attack, we all know that Greg Stewart has had a wonderful campaign for the Men of Steel, and obviously he was in the thick of the action. He was, bombing towards the right hand side with his left foot, with his vicious left foot. We all know how clinical he can be, and obviously it was very good to see Dungel, I think it was on the right hand side, who popped him with the first goal of the match. It was a very well flighted cross and across a diagonal. He is probably the shortest player on the pitch. And once again, it just goes to show that you don't need to be 6 foot 3 inch tall to score a header from the far post. If you have the will, if you have the killer instinct, if you have what it takes to go for the ball with that 100% commitment, you can score a goal. And this is exactly what Dungel did. It was a very good cross and a very good finish in the far post. 1-0 to Jamshedpur FC, and I was thinking, well, if you give a lead to Jamshedpur FC, a team like Jamshedpur FC, it is always going to be difficult for you to make a comeback. Well, in the second half, we saw a completely different Northeast United. They were much more expansive. VP Suher was not there for this match, but everyone expected a lot from Deshaun Brown, the informed striker for Northeast United, who has been, scoring goals for fun. And to be honest, he was getting the service from Joe on the right hand side. And obviously, if you have a player like Hernan Santana in midfield, it is, always going to be an upper task for you. Like, you can score goals, you can create chances with such an experienced midfielder. And to be honest, Marcelino's introduction into the game changed the entire complexion of the match. First, it became 2-0 against the run of play again when Jamshedpur FC broke on the right hand side. It was a very clever free kick, a quick free kick taken by the right back, and it is something which we have seen in the past. Greg Stewart likes to take on defenders one on one, and he left the Northeast United defender for dead. Well, from close range, we did expect him to score a goal, and he popped in with a very clever dink. It was a dink which, just goes to show that how an informed striker actually performs. And it became 2-0 to Jamshedpur FC, and I was thinking, well, it's game over, job done, and it is all about when they will eventually qualify for the playoffs. However, credit to Northeast United, it just goes to show that you can't take your foot off the gas, and it is something which every team needs to make note of. Northeast United equalized. It became 2-1. I think it was in the 63rd minute, and soon after, within the next 2 minutes, it became 2-2. Well, Dangmawia is yet another substitute for Northeast United, who has made a very big impact for the Highlanders. And talking about impactful substitutions, Marcelino, with his pace, we all know that he can cause problems to any defense. It became 2-2. He, went around TP Rehnesh on goal for Jamshedpur FC and slotted the ball in an empty net. It was 2-2, and it produced an exciting last 20 minutes, which we all expected. Both teams are going for a win. However, it was so much more crucial for Jamshedpur FC to get all 3 points in this match, looking at the context of the league standings. And a win in this match would have given Jamshedpur FC a real chance to qualify for the playoffs for the very first time. Yes, my friends, it did happen that Jamshedpur FC always find a solution. They go that extra mile. They never give up even when they are on the back foot, and this is where substitutions come into the picture. Once again, Jordan Murray is introduced, the Australian striker who has not been given so much game time this season. Once again, comes off the bench and produces a killer goal, which makes it 3-2 in favor of Jamshedpur. And guess what? Who made the assist? Greg Stewart. Greg Stewart has been sensational for the Men of Steel, not just in terms of scoring goals, but also providing key assists. The assist which he provided for this goal was a work of art. It was just a very beautiful chip, just close to the D line, and it went on after Jordan Murray, slots the ball on a very precise side foot, and it went into the bottom corner. And 3-2, and it's all about game management. Soon after that, they still had a couple of very big chances. Ishan Pandita, a man who is known for scoring goals off the bench, the highest number of goals to come off the bench and score, that is 6, is by Ishan Pandita. And I was still expecting Jamshedpur FC to go for the full throttle and make it 4-2 or 5-2. However, it didn't happen, and at the end of 95 minutes, it is 3-2 in favor of Jamshedpur FC. And well, Northeast United didn't have anything to lose. They were playing for pride, and it was a very wonderful display by Khalid Jamil's men as well. It just goes to show that Hero ISL is not about just trying to contain oppositions. It is about scoring goals, and if you find a weakness in the opponents, you need to capitalize and take advantage of the situation. This is exactly why Jamshedpur FC is one of the most lethal squads in the Hero ISL, which does not only try to defend in a low block, but it knows when to press. They know how to play as a unit and hit teams on the counter attack. Well, it has been a very wonderful display from the Men of Steel, and once again, we all are seeing what is the outcome. With this, they have qualified, or on the verge of qualifying, I would say. They require just 1 point from their remaining 2 games, and it will be really interesting to see how they are able to manage it. Well, so far so good for Jamshedpur FC, and it is all about securing that 1 point, which will be enough for them to seal a place in the playoffs. So guys, please let me know who was your man of the match for this one, and please also let me know who would you like to see in the playoffs. Are Jamshedpur FC a very well deserving team to qualify for the playoffs, or do you still think there are other teams who are well deserving but still have not made it? So guys, please let me know your thoughts, and for regular updates from the world of football, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until next time, stay safe and take care.